Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Little recap here. It's actually 10 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I'd get a video rolling because if I do my job right, there should be a valuable lesson here in terms of why risk management is so important. What do I mean by that? Well, right now I am down $22.15. How am I down? Where did that 15 cents come from? Check this out on Beyond this morning. I tried to get short 500 shares, and it gave me one share. Yes, one share of the 500. I'm not quite sure I've ever had that happen in my entire trading career, but it gave me one share, so I just got out for a loss. And then Boeing had to go into risk management mode there, and that ended up costing me $22.50. So right now I have two losing trades, and I'm down $22.15. So if I've done my job right, then it should not, it shouldn't take me very much to get those two trades back, right? I'm not going to have to exactly trade like a superhero in order to make those trades back. And that's why risk management is so important. Now, to be fair, maybe the hole gets a little bit bigger, but you know what? A hole a little bit bigger, that's all right. Nothing that I can't climb out of. But right now, again, to set the context, I've been wrong 2 times. How was I wrong with Beyond? Well, Clay, it only gave you one share. That's true, but I was too slow, and that's why I only got the 1 share out of 500. So in that sense, I was wrong in just the speed at which I executed. So if this candle can stay up above 192.50, I will take the next candle short, but it didn't. Okay. Oh, whoa, Tesla coming into play here maybe. Yeah, Tesla 408.50. Let me get that alerted. Tesla. When I say get that alerted, if you're not familiar, I do have a chat room. Yeah, bummer on Boeing. I thought that was going to be the one that was going to bring me back. And it would have. It just didn't quite behave the way I wanted to see it behave in its entirety. Well, let's see what Tesla wants to do here. Even 409, I could see 409 down to 408.50. Yeah. Again, want to see this go sideways at least a couple more candles because this movement here is a bit overextended. But I do like that pattern quite a bit. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I really do want to be done relatively quick. So, but like I said, I'd like to get back to green, and the goal here and the idea here is hopefully I can offer up just a real-life learning lesson with the nitty-gritty details of trading, why risk management is so important. I should have noted, if you are a beginner to these videos, when I say live, this is not something where everything's already been recorded and now I'm coming back and talking about it and doing a voiceover. No, I am recording myself, getting the information live. So if you're looking for raw thoughts, raw emotions, raw reactions, you will get that. So, I mean, as of right now, that's why I say, I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to overcome the $22 hole. Like I said, it could very well get bigger. I don't know. And that's me being genuine because at this moment in time, I really don't know what's going to happen. Good. Beautiful. Like to see this action here on Tesla. So 409 I like now as an entry point. If it can even come into play. It might not. Maybe this is the start of a bigger move, but I do like how it's now calmed down here a little bit. Yeah, let's see if it wants to come back down to 409. Actually, let me get that updated in the room. Update 409. There we go. Okay, well, I will go ahead and pause for now. All right, it's sitting right at 409. See if I can get some on the back test, or did I miss it? Looks like I missed it. I was watching, in fact, I need to go back to Peloton because that's what I was watching and what kind of pulled my attention away from it. Yeah, this one is a deceivingly fast mover. Yeah, 95.50. Maybe an interesting level. Shoot. And then there Tesla goes. Well, that's what happens sometimes. I turn my attention, rightfully so. Peloton was an interesting setup, but just didn't quite work out. Let's check on Beyond. The one that just toyed with me earlier on in the day. Pulling back, not really an opportunity there. All right, well, I mean, maybe this will be a video where I think I'm going to cover the loss, and then I just end up posting a video where nothing really happened. Well, I mean, things have happened, but you know what I mean. No trades have actually happened, but I mean, I hit that record button, so I'll be posting it, but this might be a video that turns out to be not exactly what I thought it was. But I'm not going to give up hope quite yet. I mean, there still seems to be quite a bit of opportunity out there. Just wasn't quite fast enough to capture it. So I will go ahead and pause. I have an order at 1335, 500 shares. I would like more than 500 shares, but this would at least get my feet wet. So I want to see a fast move down through 1350. That was fast. That was good. Let's see if it can go a little bit more. There we go. So in for my first allotment there. See what it wants to do. Wow, 1340. Does not really want to let it pass, does it? And all out there for a $50 trade. So nothing big? You could say, Clay, dude, you only made 50 bucks. That's true. But guess what? Now I'm green on the day. So let's piece everything together here. I was wrong 2 of 3 times. The one time where I was right, I quote unquote only made $50, yet here I am sitting green on the day. That, my friends, is why risk management is so important. Is risk management exciting to talk about? No. Is risk management something that makes it easy to sell courses and easy to sell, programs and no, it's much easier to just talk about winning. Look how much money I made. Look at this. But no, that's not the pillar to any long-term success is risk management. Acknowledging that you're wrong, just being wrong and keeping things under control. What are you keeping under control? Well, your losses. And in this situation, again, I was down $22.15, wrong 2 of my first 3 trades, and yet here I am still now green on the day. And my only winning trade was $50. So when a $50 trade can bring you back to green when you've had 2 losses, well then, hey, you know what? The risk management is, on par where you need it to be. So that is, definitely the main driving lesson. And I'm wondering right now, did I force that trade? But I didn't force that trade. That was a great trade. I mean, in fact, you could argue, Clay, why did you sell so soon? Now look where it's at. You're right. But like I said, with that strategy that I was using, you just got to take what the market gives you. I was hoping to get up more than 500 shares, but that didn't quite work out. And look at Tesla go. Bummer. Missed that one, but congratulations to you members that took advantage of it. But yeah, this is a video where I get it. You look at the numbers and you're saying, Clay, you're up $27. And that's true, but that's also a good kind of quiz question for you is, are you somebody that's looking at this saying you only made $27? If you are, then I would encourage you. I think you've been brainwashed by social media a little bit. I think you've been brainwashed by this thought process of it. It's all about winning and how big can your wins be. That's not the way trading works. Trading is all about risk management, controlling losses, and making sure you're keeping yourself in the green. And again, remember these are live, so I'm literally looking at scans, trying to do a little learning lesson here and seeing what else is out there. But at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. And, it's 10:18 now. So over the time frame that I'm usually looking to trade. But it's crazy how fast things can turn. Previous to this day, I made $860 in 30 minutes. So $860 in 30 minutes. Today, it's been about $860 in 30 minutes. I think that's what I said. But today, it's been 45 minutes and I've made $27. So that's just the nature of the beast, right? That's the nature of the market. One day, oh man, $860, 30 minutes. Today, 45 minutes, $27. So it happens, doesn't make you a bad trader. It just shows that every day in the market is different, but the one constant needs to be to manage that risk. So if you found this video helpful, more so from an educational perspective, or maybe hopefully you already know the importance of risk management. So maybe this wasn't a lesson, but just kind of a reminder to you. Hey, yeah, thanks for the reminder. Risk management is the most important thing. But if you enjoy these live trade videos in general, a couple things. First off, just hit that like button. That's a very time efficient way to do that. These are not the easiest videos to make. It would be so much easier to just record everything and then come back and talk about it. But that's just not genuine, right? That's me being able to develop my thoughts and but I like the raw approach. So if you like the raw approach, or you literally see, how things play out, and and now I'm wondering, that would look like an interesting one as I look at my other screens. But if you like the raw approach, like I said, just hit that like button, or in fact, comment down below. That makes things even. All right, what's going on with SPG? Okay, a movement, but not the greatest of volume. So never mind. But like I said, if you're liking these videos, well, what's going on with CVS? I know. Clay, you keep, oh, wow. I'm just. But if you enjoy the videos, like I said, hit that like button. Super fast, easy way to communicate that to me. Questions, comments, suggestions, please leave those down below. And then also check out the channel as a whole. Like I said, in fact, the day that I'm talking about where I made the $860 in 30 minutes, there's a live trade video of that. So if you just go to the playlist and start to go through those, you'll see exactly what I mean. But yeah, you'll see some days where it's, there's even one where it's like $2,500 in 5 minutes. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it'll be 45 minutes and $27 of profit. But it is what it is. Manage risk. Like I said, hit that like button if you enjoy these live trade videos. Check out the channel as a whole. Hopefully decide to hit that subscribe button, as I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. Get out there and remember, manage that risk. All right, it is Clay and I am back because I just love this setup here. Hopefully the setup occurs. I am looking to get short here at 189. So yes, I've wrapped up that first video already, but then I saw this and a very nice setup here. It is 1:18 p.m. Eastern time, so middle of the day, and maybe nothing will come up of it, but I like it that much more, especially if this green candle comes back down to 189. So 189, very, very interesting level. And as of right now, just a question of, can 189 come back into play? If it does, I'm, like I said, interested in getting short. I believe this could add in a nice little cushion to my day, which has been rough, as you know. The roughness continued with Tesla. Tried to trade that, made $25 on it. But yeah, 189. If that level can come back into play, then that is a very interesting spot. The question right now just becomes, does it want to come back into play? And if it does, then that could be a very beneficial level. So I love the setup, but the setup still got to behave the way I want to see the setup behave. And as of right now, it is. It's great. I love this green candle forming. Now it's just a question of, can the price come back down to that 189 mark? In fact, if this thing goes up over 190, then 189.50 becomes very interesting. So again, just watching 189, and we'll see if that level can come back into play. I suppose at this point, I will just go ahead and pause because the video is, for me, I forget. This feels like a whole new video, but I got to remember this is going to actually be spliced into the recording I've already done. So I don't want this to become too long, but I will go ahead and pause. But like I said, right now, It's all about that 189 mark, so we'll see what happens. All right, watching closely. In at 189.09, so anticipated the break. So now let's see that break of 189. If it breaks, it should go nicely. And I think it's got a high probability now of breaking. But there are no guarantees in the market. So 189, can it push down through there? I mean, I love this setup. So much so, if anything, I'm debating, do I want to try to add if it looks like it's going to get down to the 189 mark? Add in another 500 shares. Now it's just a waiting game. We'll see if it wants to get down to that area. Okay, it is approaching. Can it break through 189 though? There's the break. Now can we get follow through? That's the key question. Okay, we're starting to get some follow through. Wow, very weak though. Give it another moment here. $188.85 going to be that key level. There we go. Took out 200 there. Let's see if we can get down through 188.50. Yes, we can. Took out another 100 down there. Let's see if we can get some more downside pressure. Getting a bit overextended on this move, but I'm trying to play some more of the momentum to the downside. Took out another 100 there. This thing really want to get down through 188? That'd be fantastic. Let's see, can this break? Wow, fantastic. Another 50 out right there. Like I said, I love this setup. Usually I'm not trading this late in the day, but when you see a setup that you love, take it. My one regret, granted, this is with hindsight in favor, is I should have added the 500 shares. Or I should have added, another 500 shares. That would be amazing if this thing could get down through 187.50. Okay, took out another 25 there, because this thing is getting quite overdone. But, you know, if this thing wants to get down through 187.50, there we go. Let's see if we can get up a little bit more, push to the downside. Not a whole lot. There we go. And all out there for 187.50, kind of a mental stop. Might have been a little too aggressive on it. But there we go. So late day trade on Boeing. What was that, about a $340 trade? Because if I was down, I think, what was it, $22 before that trade. So there we go. One trade afternoon, and there it goes. So yes, in hindsight, should have been a little bit more conservative. But the overall context was still bullish of things. So I was thinking this thing was getting ready to snap back, but I got that part wrong. Also, I should have listened to those instincts to add those 500 shares. I never quite did that. But the big thing I did do right, though, is I still took the trade. I recognized the pattern, and I was honestly a little late to it. What do I mean by that? Well, I alerted in the chat room right there at 189.50. So there I am playing the breakdown where I did at the 189, but members actually had the opportunity to get in at 189.50. So members are doing even better. But like I said, I made that alert, couldn't quite get that, but then, let things play out. So patience was required on everybody's part, even those people that got the 189.50. They had to exert some patience because it's not like 189 broke right away. I had to exert some patience. I mean, you just sat with that through me, wait for the break, and it ended up working out. So yeah, there we go. I am now up just shy of $400 after what was, as you saw in the morning session, a very, very rocky start. And it never got any better even after I stopped the recording. Like I said, I tried Tesla one more time, and that thing was just as rocky. I mean, $25. But then, you know what? Stayed patient, noticed a beautiful pattern come across on Boeing, took the trade, and now my day has shaped up, much better. So just shy of $400. So yeah, there we go. The learning lesson there: manage risk, but also, sure, even if something is out of your time parameters. For me, I'm not usually looking to trade or trading in the afternoon. But I mean, if you got a beautiful setup and you love the setup, then just take the trade. I mean, why not? Because if you feel as though the odds are in your favor, which I clearly felt in this case and was very right that they were in my favor, then you can really shift around a day. So yeah, that's all I got. And I guess I'm trying to think how we'll really splice this in. Like I said earlier in the video, if you enjoy these live trade videos, if you like what you see, then hit that like button, leave a comment, question, suggestion down below, and then also check out the channel as a whole, and hopefully decide to become a subscriber to the channel. Thanks for hanging out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.